Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Dota Online Tactics Arena. Now I'm doing something a little unusual here. I'm starting not in the game. And that's very intentional. That's because I want to show you guys the full experience of playing this game, because it's absolutely insane. You'll see in a second. Now, you load in on your own. You just started on your own without anybody else in the lobby. So I just go ahead and go in here, and you can see it's only one player, immediately gets you in there, and you load in. Now, this is a bit different from other Dota 2 custom games, in the way that it then doesn't put you into the game, but after loading in, instead of being put into the game, you're put into another menu. This time for the Dota Online Tactics Arena, which, by the way, I get it, it's Dota Online Tactics Arena, D-O-T-A, it's Dota. Anyway, so here you are in this menu. Now, in this menu, you can do anything you want. Like, really, it's actually kind of crazy. So you can go and change which units you're going to use for the actual match, which I'm going to click this so you can kind of get a bit of an overview of what we have here. And also, partially because I wanted to actually modify which units I was using. I wanted to get rid of one of these guys and put in a Dragon Knight, which we can place this Dragon Knight over here. Now, you may already notice, wait a second, Baumi. That looked really well made. Oh dear God, yes. Yes, this is an incredibly well made mode. Like, outrageously well made, if you ask me. So, anyway, we have put down our unit. This is my lineup. I like my lineup. I think my lineup is pretty good. It's worked well for me so far, although I think I'm gonna position the Shadow Fiend a little bit further towards the mid as well. Don't worry, I will explain how the mode works in a second. If I'm happy with how my units are positioned, I can just go back into the menu.
Get your hot dogs here!
I just go back into the main menu. Hey, not the skirt. Thank you very much for the sub, my friend. But you can see I'm just back in the main menu. I don't need to go and leave the lobby at all, leave the game at all. I can go into the playground, where I can just experiment and see how things go. I can just test stuff out, and I can leave that too. I've got a match history button here for games that I've played. Only ranked games though. I've played another one, but that was in a private lobby, which you can host in a private lobby. You then get an ID, which you can copy and paste to other people, which they can then use to join here. And how do I play? You click play Dota, and then it finds a match inside of this lobby, which will then match you against another player. Not against a bot, but against another player. This is Mr. Fluffy Hat, who we play custom games with, right? And now we are playing. Isn't this just wild? I don't know. This absolutely blows my mind, because it's not just... It's like a whole game, right? It's not just like a custom game. They made like a whole... This is a game where I really just ask myself, why is this a custom game at all? Why didn't you just make a video game? Right? But I guess that's just what it is. Anyway, so how does this mode work? Well, it's a tactics game. So there's a whole bunch of mechanics. It's gonna take a little bit to explain, and there's just a lot to explain. So I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for that right away. But we can move our units, so we've got Roshan here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and immediately have Roshan just wander in, so I can choose where to go with him. Then every unit has movement, they have a bunch of stat values, they have an ability, and then they also have a wait time. We're gonna not worry about the stats right now, we're gonna talk about movement, abilities, and wait time first. So I've moved right there. Now I can use my ability, which you can see the game highlights what it is. It is Roshan's Slam, which will deal damage to everything around him. Then I can orient my Roshan. I'm gonna leave him looking like this. We'll talk about orientation in a bit. This is a whole game. This is just a whole video game, guys. It's gotta be some mechanics here. But, so I have my Roshan in here now. Right, and Roshan is just hanging out and is happy and is chilling. Now, he has health. That's his stats. You can see right there, I've got 65 health on him. If he drops to 0, he obviously dies. Now, I just moved Roshan, which means I can't move him again. You can also see in the stats down, he's got a wait time of 2. Which means I need to wait 2 turns before I can do something with him again. I can't just keep attacking with Roshan. That doesn't work. I can only move or interact with 1 unit at a time as well, so I need to be a little careful with who I choose to interact with. Let me go ahead and maybe move up my Warlock here, see if I can get a good hit in. I'm pretty happy about this, so let's go ahead and throw down our ability. Deal some damage, and now I can choose how to orientate my Warlock. I'm gonna do this, even though it's not good, just to show that I can do it. And now my Warlock is also on wait time. You can even see that the little particle effect they're using to indicate the wait time, the little stars above his head, indicate how many turns you still have to wait. It's 3 for the Warlock right now, it's 1 for Roshan. Oh, damn, my Warlock taking a lot of damage there, so that's not so good. Alright. Let me try out if I can use this Treant Protector here to root something. Okay, I could, but we don't want to do that yet. So let's go ahead and get the Treant Protector back. I just have a button to undo that. We have this right here. I can check what this does. Cast a bolt of energy on a single target within 3 tiles. Alright, so I could like come in with my Phantom Assassin here, and she's got a special ability that's really handy for this. Or my IO actually. I'm gonna warp in my IO, and IO deals damage like this. Which is actually bad, that would hit my Phantom Assassin. So let's undo that. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm kind of running a little low on time. I'm just gonna go ahead and buff up my Roshan with my little buffing tower that I have in the back. Right now my Roshan is a little protected. Because there's only so much time we have in a turn, you can see that up in the top right. Now you win by killing all of your opponent's stuff. Right? Pretty simple. You just gotta kill your opponent's stuff, then you win. You can fully customize what your stuff is. You saw me do that earlier, right? Where I swapped out one of my units. I can just say, I want these units and this unit, right? I can pick and choose there. Okay. Well, my Warlock just died, but my Roshan is ready again. And oh my god. I'm gonna put Roshan over here. Sadly, this loses our buff. But we're just gonna go ahead and slam. Now that is some damage. Now he is in kind of a tricky position, but you know, that's what Roshan is all about, right? Like whatever, like get him in there. Get him in there. Now, you might recognize this type of game, right? This is not something that hasn't existed before. The game isn't trying to claim that either. This is a tactics game. Oh wow, Roshan took a lot of damage there. Okay, well that's fine. I think I want to protect my Roshan a little, so I'm gonna move up my Treant, and I'm going to use my rooting ability on this guy, so now that catapult can't do anything. But it's a tactics game. That's what it is. It's a whole genre of games, right? Fire Emblem, XCOM, Final Fantasy Tactics, right? That's a thing. Tactics games. And it's a really, I think it seems really competent at what it does. It's multiplayer only, which is kind of new for me personally. I've played a lot of Fire Emblem, which is a single-player tactics game, right? And I really enjoy Fire Emblem. So I haven't really played any multiplayer tactics games, though. I know that Fire Emblem does have a multiplayer mode as well. I know, but like I just haven't really done that. But anyway, point being, this game mode is so absurdly well made. I mean, just look at it. Now, here is where I have to express a little bit of frustration, if I may. This game mode makes me a little mad. Not because there's anything wrong with the game mode. In fact, I think the game mode is great. What makes me a little mad is more like the context of the game mode, I suppose. Because this game mode currently has 45 subscriptions. 45! And it's been out for a few days. So nobody has even given this a chance. Probably because it doesn't have 75 open lobbies. Probably because it's not botting. And it's just, that's a bit frustrating, isn't it? Anyway, I need to figure out something to do here. I don't have that much time. I think I need to start moving up my Shadow Fiend. Now, if I only move my units, I don't attack with them, then I actually can reduce the necessary wait time. I could also buff up my Roshan. You know what? I don't think Roshan is going to die this turn, so I'm going to buff him up so we get a stronger collab next turn, because it's looking like I'll still be able to hit a whole bunch of units. Seems like I can still do quite a bit of damage up there. Okay, let's be careful. But yeah, I don't know. I think this game is just incredibly well made. It's crazy. It really doesn't feel like you're playing a Dota custom game. It feels like you're just playing a video game. Which makes me then kind of question, like, why isn't this just a video game? You know? I don't know. You know, I think you could have just made a game. But hey, if this is the path you want to take, then who am I to judge you for it, right? Alright, so this Warlock has taken some damage. All of these guys are still so full on HP. But I think we're just gonna go ahead and attack with Roshan here. Because this is just such a strong AoE hit. I could also have come down there and hit these 4, I guess. But I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and actually retreat Roshan. I think this is gonna look a little too spicy for the moment. So let's bring him back. And you can see now I can orientate him. Depending on which orientation, it increases the chance of blocking hits. So, for example, this guy right here has an 80% chance of blocking when he's being attacked from the front. He only has a 40% chance, aka 50% chance of his normal chance for blocking when being attacked from the sides or from the back. So it's kind of something to keep in mind. Roshan is really strong. He has a lot of HP and a lot of power, but he isn't so good if it comes to survivability because he doesn't have that blocking effect. Right, so our Roshan is starting to drop a little low. But that's okay. We're keeping him alive, you know, we're protecting him. Which is exactly why I'm going to go ahead and place this shield on Roshan. So what this does is, again, it just protects him and keeps him going. I'm hoping to get another hit in before he goes down. So far, it's been mostly just Roshan City for us. We have lost a unit, which isn't ideal, but we have done a good amount of damage. So I feel okay about that. One of the problems is this unit right here. This Holy Knight has a big team heal, which is a problem for us because we have done a lot of spread damage. So unless we actually kill stuff, a bunch of that damage will probably get healed off as well. So yeah, actually kind of smart to start with a Dota mod instead of shoving this in the sea of random games on Steam or Play Store. I 100% disagree. 100% disagree. Because like in the Dota arcade these days, to succeed, you just have to bot. That's just a necessary component. Oh, Mr. Fluffy Hat. Out of time? Okay. We're just barely getting our decision in, I guess. Alright, no, we blocked that. Yeah. That's why we have our outposts. That keeps our Roshan safe. Now what do we do? I could move in this. What can I do? I can teleport you here? Here? I want to start dealing damage with this guy. It's more spread damage though, which is maybe not ideal. Might also not be a bad idea to involve the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is very powerful. If I just get the Dragon Knight in there, I can maybe do some damage. How much damage would my Dragon Knight do? 14. Okay. What about my Shadow Fiend? Alright, I'm gonna use the Dragon Knight. I want to have the Dragon Knight involved in this action. Just get our boy in there. You may have noticed that when the Shadow Fiend was walking past the Dragon Knight stepped out of the way. What? Right? Like, that's just so much attention to detail. It is absolutely crazy, if you ask me. Right, our Phantom Assassin just took a whole bunch of damage, which is not great. Okay. So, what are we looking at here? We need to do something about that. I think if I put Roshan here, I can then clap here, which will kill 2 units. And sure, Roshan isn't gonna make it much longer. But I think at this point, Roshan did his duty. Right? I think at this point, Roshan did more than fine. Although I think we're gonna lose the Phantom Assassin. Nope. Oh, buddy. Alright. I am fine with that. I think he did a great job overall. Okay. Gonna be my turn again in a second. This tower is still cooling down. I mean, did a huge amount of damage to the Phantom Assassin, which is unfortunate. But, yeah. So, looking at our board right now, Roshan is, of course, one of our big power players. We do still have some nice units left. Like, very importantly, we have Shadow Fiend, which Shadow Fiend is actually very, very strong. We do just need to actually start using the guy. But, you know, Wisp is more of a supporting guy. Not crazy powerful. So far we have not really been able to use him very well, which is unfortunate. I've mostly not used Wisp because I've been trying to avoid taking damage on the Phantom Assassin. And in this mode, you do deal friendly fire with everything. I could also just sacrifice the Phantom Assassin right now. I think that might be best. If I send in the Phantom Assassin here, I can attack like this. Which, you know, that gets some damage in. And sure, she'll die. She'll die, that's fine. But it opens up a lot of this bottom side of the board. And again, I'm thinking that to win this, we kind of need to use the Shadow Fiend. That's, I think, our main unit here. We'll see. Yeah, there goes the Phantom Assassin. That's fine. Alright, here's our IO. I kind of want to do something about this catapult. If I put you here, I deal damage to these two. If I put you here, I can hit 3 units. I'm gonna go for this. Go for the spread damage again. Yeah, IO just deals damage in an AoE in a really fun way, I think. This game looks complicated. Do I need to read something before joining a lobby? Oh, well, that's a good question, my friend. So, you can see there's this whole rule book here. It's crazy. Crazy, right? Explains everything. To be honest, like, I think the best way to do it is to just kind of like start playing and then check the rule book when you see something, you know, that might be relevant. And you can also just check the individual units with this info button here. Alright, so our Shadow Fiend is just gonna need to get involved soon. IO is down here doing damage. If I heal with this guy, so I have this gen for healing, but I don't actually have anybody that really gets healed. I've actually not taken that much damage. I think I'm gonna move the Shadow Fiend here. Or do I need to keep attacking? I probably need to actually keep attacking. But I need the Shadow Fiend to be involved. If I move the Shadow Fiend here and then attack this way, that's not enough damage, right? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move the Shadow Fiend and then I'm not gonna attack with him. Which should result in me... in this guy only having 1 turn cooldown, yeah. That in-game guide looks overwhelming and lovely at the same time. Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, it's just a whole video game. Like, coding this a custom game doesn't feel right, because it's just not really a custom game. Alright, so we have a huge problem. I made a giant mistake exposing the Shadow Fiend. I shouldn't have done that. Ah, that was not good. I can protect the Shadow Fiend for a turn with this. And then hopefully I can move him out of the danger. Yeah, we have this ability right here, this outpost, which can be used defensively. Oh, by the way, I'm not saying that I'm any good at this. I don't know. But oh, can you see how much damage my IO has done? IO is just wrecking stuff, right? Is this like chess? I don't know why people keep saying that. It's nothing like chess. Is every game that has square tiles chess these days? Really weird thought, in my opinion. No, my IO! Damn it, IO took damage. Yeah, IO deals damage until he takes damage. Alright, we have the Shadow Fiend here. We need to kill this Dragon Knight. I think our best course of action is to just go here, attack this. Good. Good. And then our Shadow Fiend is still protected for the time being. And then we just pray. I
gust onward.
No, IO. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a huge mistake from our opponent, actually. Yes! Oh, that is so good. Okay. Okay. Here's why that's a huge mistake. Perfect. Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. Oh, yes. Again, we haven't really gotten to use Shadow Fiend yet, but that's what he's for. And the fun thing about Shadow Fiend, when he gets a kill, he actually becomes more powerful. So we get to, you know, use that. I mean, he's on cooldown now, so we're not gonna use him for a little bit, but the good news is we have taken down a lot of what our opponent has. Okay. Alright, catapult. No, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, I actually want to move this Treant Protector. And I want to root you. That's just kind of long-term planning. Hopefully. Oh, don't shoot the Treant. No way. From all the way back there. I don't know, I thought we would be safe with that much distance between us. How long is the rooting effect? The rooting effect lasts as long as the Treant Protector doesn't take damage. So we can just have, and it's not just a root, it's a stun, right? Like that unit just can't do anything. So the Treant Protector essentially kills that unit for as long as the Treant is fine. And that's kind of the tricky part here. Alright, we took some damage, but that's actually okay with me, because now we're gonna finally use our healing. We haven't done that yet. But we're gonna go ahead and use this, restore some health overall, move our guy a little bit upwards here. I gotta say, I don't have much hope here. I don't necessarily think we're gonna win this. I think one of the problems I'm having is really, I don't have a great way of dealing with those towers. They just protect these long-range units, and I don't really know how to get in there. Right? This is just a really good lineup, I think. You've got these catapults that have a ton of range. Oh, look at that. You can see, like, their weird attack range. They can't hit here, but out there. This game is just absurd to me. I don't know. It's just so incredibly well made. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm probably not gonna play more of this. Wait, what's going on right now? What am I missing? Oh, I still need to orientate this guy. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably not personally gonna play more of this, just because I'm not a huge fan of these, like, PvP tactics games, from what I can tell. Just feels a little stressful. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I think if you like this kind of stuff, then this seems exactly right for you. You know? Yeah! Block that, alright. That's why Dragon Knight is really nice, because he can just block hits like that. But how do I get in there? I can't attack this with the Dragon Knight? The only unit I have that I think can actually attack any of this is the Shadow Fiend. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this buff to the Shadow Fiend. It just makes the Shadow Fiend a bit more powerful and gives him a bit more range, which is handy. But Oh man, I need something. If you were to decide this game or chess, I would 100% rather choose chess. What is that weird thought process? You don't have to choose. Nobody's holding a gun to your head and telling you, you may only play chess or Dota online tactics until you die. Like, what are you saying? Sometimes I don't understand you people at all. Can you not appreciate just how incredibly well made this game is? Can you not see how much love and care and attention was put into this? Do you have to come in and just look at it and be like, well, it's not this 2,000-year-old game that I really like, so it's bad? Come on, shut the hell up. Like, not everything needs to be compared to everything else all the time. Okay, so what am I doing with my Shadow Fiend here? What am I doing in general? I'm scared of these catapults. I'm scared of these Wind Rangers. I think we're gonna need to just retreat. I'm gonna retreat. Okay, I wanna do this. There you go. I know, I don't like that. I don't like the whole everything always needs to be compared between everything else. Like, you can like multiple things. I know, that's crazy. Alright. Okay, just a pass. Seems our opponent is also not entirely sure how to handle this. It's a difficult situation. I would like to kill this guy. The only one I have that can even really do anything is this fella. The Shadow Fiend is just... I think I'm gonna use this on the Shadow Fiend to keep the Shadow Fiend safe for the moment. Just keep the Shadow Fiend protected.
Like the wind.
Alright. Ah, okay, yeah, I was worried about that. But I don't think I can do anything. Yep, there's the route. We lost that. Now this catapult is unlocked. I can come in now and attack this, but I can't attack it without also exposing myself to these towers, right? God. I think this is just such a bad matchup for me. I could just recast. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna recast this. Which should give me at least a little bit of time. Hey Aaron, how are you doing? Thanks for the 16 months. You only need to destroy mobile units to win, right? Yes, we don't actually have to kill the towers. But the problem is that I have really no good way of actually getting close to these freaking catapults. Like, even if I want to kill... Even if I want to kill everything else, not the catapults themselves, I actually don't know how I'm gonna... Oh, sorry. Even if I want to kill everything else, not the towers, I don't even know how I would really go about that. I'm gonna send down the Shadow Fiend here, because the Shadow Fiend can hit this. And that's good. Okay, that's a really good hit. If I can just get rid of, like... So the nice thing is, as long as this Treant Protector is alive, which is debatably not gonna be much longer. Probably not gonna be much longer. But if I have the Treant Protector, I actually have a guaranteed kill on a unit, right? Like, I don't actually need to kill, like, for example, this catapult, because the Treant Protector just kind of deals with that for us. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use the heal again, I think. Yeah, it's a shame. It's probably not going to be enough to keep the Treant going, but I still get the heal on everything else. Okay. We can move. If I put this guy here, it blocks this shot. Right? That's okay. That keeps the Treant going. I don't need that guy anymore. Right? But now no, this is big brain, guys. Because the Chen is down. Sure. Chen has like 5 turns cooldown. We're not gonna use that again. But the tower is now on cooldown. So that means I can now move into this. I don't need to worry about that anymore. Right? I have 4 turns of this not being a problem. So I can bring in the Dragon Knight and actually attack here. Okay. Okay, no, using the tower charge like that is actually totally fine with me. That was, I hope that, like, if I win, that's gonna be what gave me the opening. Okay. Oh, that heal is actually really irritating. I hope that didn't give my opponent the idea to use a sacrificial Chen like that. Okay. So our Shadow Fiend is still kind of vulnerable. I can block this, or I can block this. I think I will block here. Because I need to keep my... Treant Protector alive, primarily. And I hope the Shadow Fiend can take one of these hits. Right? The Shadow Fiend can take one of these hits. Right? Right? I really need the Shadow Fiend to be able to take one of these hits. As long as that's what's going on, we're fine. That's not gonna do it. The Dragon Knight can take some hits. Okay. If I move you up here, I can shoot this. I'm gonna check really quick how much that would do. 26. So that wouldn't be enough to kill. We don't want to do that right now, though. If I attack here, 20. I think I just beat into this guy, right? I'm always just trying to... I'm always just trying to beat up this Wind Ranger. Like, Shadow Fiend is ready, but I don't think this game is actually really... It doesn't really revolve around the Shadow Fiend right now. I think the much more important play is figuring out what to do about the Wind Ranger. Because if I take down the Wind Ranger, I think we can win. If we don't take down the Wind Ranger, it's gonna be difficult. Okay. Is that maybe even in range? No, it's not in range. But if I do... Oh, fuck! Ah! Shit. How much movement do you have? If I give you one more movement, you still don't have enough, right? This gives... How much movement does this guy give? 2 power, move range. Ah, gives 1 move range. Ah, the Shadow Fiend is just barely out of range. I'll just move the Shadow Fiend in then. I don't think I have a choice. I need to bring in the Shadow Fiend. Sacrificial Shadow Fiend. I don't think that's an option. I need to get the Dragon Knight out of tower range too. But the good thing is that we've managed to move this stuff away a little bit. Oh, 23 damage. Yeah, there's no way we can take that in. Alright, Stamets, I'm gonna time you out now, because you're really just being incredibly annoying. So, you know, come back on Monday. I don't know how often I need to say that not every game needs to be compared to every other game, right? And if you're just gonna be in chat always being a negative Nancy about how this is just chess and nothing else, then how about you just leave? Because I really don't appreciate that. I think that's incredibly disrespectful towards the people that put a lot of work into this game. Okay, so this is the safe spot. This is the safe spot. This is where we are. Where we can take a hit. God, we're turn 59. The Wind Ranger is just running. I think I get what's going on. We're trying to get this Holy Knight going. But you think I don't know this? You think I don't see this? No, no, don't do it. Well, actually, the Holy Knight would be fine. Use the Holy Knight. Because I have the Shadow Fiend in position. And I have the Shadow Fiend ready to move. Like, if the Wind Ranger is moved out of range from the Holy Knight, then I kill the Holy Knight. And if the Holy Knight uses the heal, then I kill the Wind Ranger. I think the best play for Mr. Fluffy Hat would be to just run in the Wind Ranger and get a hit on the Shadow Fiend. But hopefully, because of the Dragon Knight positioning, that kind of blocks that a little bit. Oh, I don't know.
Of course.
Okay, the Wind Ranger moves. Yeah, I think this is the most dangerous play for me. This is the strongest play in my opinion. So in the next turn this guy moves up and then can hit here, so can hit here. So there's no position from which my Shadow Fiend can't get hit by that. My Dragon Knight has 33 HP. If I move in the Dragon Knight to attack this, then can this guy move one? This guy can't hit the Shadow Fiend, right? So I'm just gonna kill this. I don't think this guy can actually hit the Shadow Fiend. I don't think he can get close enough. Wait, it can't move too? No! I was wrong. Well, friends, I didn't get that one right. Alright, we're gonna switch over this though. Which means I win, right? I think I won. I don't know. We'll see. We might lose. I just need to kill. Wait, it's actually not a guaranteed win either way. Because I need to like kill this catapult still. These towers are just such a goddamn hassle. I have Oh, man. If you move your tree in, will the catapult become unrooted? Yes, I think so. Right, there's the heal. So I don't... Can my Dragon Knight attack? Without losing the buff? No. Okay. Well, we need to get the Dragon Knight out of there. Wow, I can even undo movement like that. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, then we buff the Dragon Knight and then we kill this catapult, but like I just don't like the Dragon Knight can take one hit. That's fine. Right, so I buff you. This is still stunned. That looks to me like I'm gonna get that catapult for sure. I don't know if I can block a tower hit. If we can block a tower hit and I get it, then I think we win. But I don't know if you can. So we'll just hope. No! God damn it. Yeah, well, shit. So, Mr. Fluffy Hat can't deal damage anymore.
As you say.
But I'm about to lose my... But my Dragon Knight can't take another hit. Right? So like... So what now? Kill the tower? I mean, this bottom tower doesn't matter anymore. Oh, what was that? Oh wait, does my guy have another ability? No, I don't know. That doesn't really help us. Yeah, so what now? Jen can't attack at all. Nope, Jen doesn't have an attack. Jen cannot attack. So... So I guess that's it. I don't know. 10% armor, isn't that enough? Is it? Okay, so I need to come in. And I just need to kill the catapult, right? So if I bring in this guy here... And then I apply this. Can I take it? No! I guess that's a draw then, right? I should have done that earlier. I could have won. Yeah, neither one, like, we both cannot deal damage to each other anymore. Now what? I think that's a that's a draw. Wait, what are the rules for a draw? I know there's rules for it. Turns Wait time, armor. The game will be drawn if all mobile pieces on both teams are eliminated or disabled, both players pass 3 times each consecutively without issuing any commands, or there is no damage dealt between opposing teams for 30 consecutive turns. Yeah, so I mean, like, it's a draw. We both cannot deal damage anymore. I mean, in theory, I could let the catapult go and then lose, but I won't. You lose because Fluffyhead can issue orders? No, because Fluffyhead can't deal damage. There we go. And there we go. That's the game. We win or lose or you know. Something. I guess it's a draw. And then we can just go back to the menu. Isn't this crazy? This is just mind-blowing to me. I think this mode is absolutely mind-blowing. But yeah, anyway, go give it a go. If this is your jam, I think you'll really enjoy it. It's really well made. Like, I know it has a battle pass here, but the battle pass doesn't actually do anything from what I can tell. You have access to all of the units. I don't know if they'll fuck with that later, but like right now, there doesn't seem to be a downside. So yeah, if you enjoy this type of game, I think this will be great. It's incredibly well made, like outrageously well made. So well made that it makes me a little mad. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. We'll definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.